everybody. Today we will be having a discussion on the leaf. The leaf is a vegetative part of a plant that is mainly involved in photosynthesis or the production of food. The leaf is the part of the plant that contains photosynthetic pigments, and these pigments are responsible for photosynthesis. And as we can see here, the leaf consists of three main parts, and down here we have the leaf base, and this leaf base is the point of attachment of the leaf. There is a small stalk for the leaf called the petiole, and in some leaves this structure is absent. If it is present, the leaf is called petiolate, and if it is absent, the leaf is sessile. This broad portion that we find here is the leaf blade or leaf lamina, and it is this portion that is responsible for containing the photosynthetic pigments that perform photosynthesis. On the leaf lamina we can find certain veins which carry water and minerals into the leaf and remove the prepared food from the leaves to the stem and to roots. So these veins consist of a main vein through the middle called the midrib, and this midrib branches into smaller veins which again branch out into veinlets or venules. The whole structure can be found having an axillary bud at the portion inner to the petiole or the leaf, which is called the axil, and this position is the axil. So the bud found here is the axillary bud. The leaf in turn develops from the axil of a small leaf-like structure called stipule in some plants. At the base of such plants, the leaf at the base possesses this small green leaf-like structure called stipule. If stipule is present, it is stipulate, and when stipule is absent, it is exstipulate. So these are the general parts of a leaf. Leaves are mainly divided into simple leaves and compound leaves. So the major two divisions that we find among leaves are the simple leaves and compound leaves. And simple leaves, based on their shape, can be divided into various types. There are a lot of terms that are applied based on the shape of leaves. Linear leaves are elongated, leaves which are found in grasses. Oval leaves are the rounded leaves. Oblong leaves are rectangular with smooth edges or curved edges. Ovate leaves are egg-shaped. Obovate leaves are ovate leaves with narrow bases. Deltoid leaves are triangular-shaped leaves. Cordate leaves are heart-shaped leaves. Elliptical leaves are leaves that are elongate with narrow tips, or they are narrowing towards the tip. Lanceolate leaves are those leaves which resemble a lance, and a lance is the tip of a spear which was used formerly for war purposes. So the lanceolate leaf has a shape that resembles the tip of a spear containing a lance. Acicular leaves are needle-shaped leaves. The falcate leaves are leaves that are asymmetric and curved. Hustate leaves are leaves that resemble the tip of a spear, and in lanceolate leaves this spear has a tip which is a lance, but here the tip is not a lance, it is a normal spear, and so hustate leaves are leaves which resemble the tip of a spear. Then lyrate leaves. Lyrate leaves are leaves that resemble a lyre. Lyre is a musical instrument which can be found in Greek mythology in various pictures. Today we find this musical instrument, and this leaf resembles the lyre. Obcordate leaf is heart-shaped with a narrowing base. Oblanceolate again is lanceolate with a narrowing base. Obovate is ovate with a narrowing base. Orbicular leaves are circular, rounded leaves. Then reniform leaves are kidney-shaped or bean-shaped leaves. Rancinate leaves are leaves that are segmented on either side of the midrib. Sagittate leaves are leaves which resemble the tip of arrows, and spatulate leaves are spoon-shaped leaves. So these are the different types of simple leaves. Now, in compound leaves are mainly divided into pinnately compound and palmately compound leaves. Pinnately compound leaves are leaves in which the leaf segments, called leaflets, are arranged on either side of the midrib, which is called the rachis. So on either side of the rachis we find the leaflets. This is pinnately compound. In palmately compound, the leaflets are arranged at the tip of the rachis. So they are found around the tip of the rachis, and this is palmately compound. Now, the pinnately compound leaves are again divided into different types as well as the palmately compound leaves. The pinnately compound leaves, based on the branching of the rachis, are divided into four. Unipinnate leaves are leaves in which the leaflets are formed directly on the rachis. So the rachis here does not show any branching. In bipinnate leaves, the rachis branches, and on these branches, which are called the pinnules, leaflets are arranged. In tripinnate leaves, the branches are the rachilla, which again branch to form the pinnules bearing leaflets. So two branching occur in tripinnate leaves. When there are more than two branchings, it is decompound leaf, as we find in coriandrum. Coriandrum is a highly branched compound leaf. Pinnate leaves are again divided into two types. There are peripinnate leaves, in which the leaflets are arranged on either side opposite to each other in pairs. So the number of leaflets are always even in number. Then there are imparipinnate unipinnate compound leaves, in which we find an odd leaf at the tip of the rachis. So here, due to the presence of this odd leaflet at the tip of the rachis, at all times, the number of leaflets are odd. They are always odd in number. We never get even number of leaflets. The compound leaf is divided based on the number of leaflets into unifoliate, where there is a single leaflet, bifoliate, where there are two leaflets, trifoliate, where we find three leaflets, quadrifoliate, where four leaflets are arranged around the tip of the rachis, and when there are more than four leaflets, it is multifoliate compound leaf. So these are the different types of compound leaves. Now we come to phyllotaxy. Phyllotaxy is the arrangement of leaves on the node of the stem. Based on this, there are different types of arrangements. So the types of phyllotaxy are the following. The first one is alternate phyllotaxy. Here, there is only a single leaf at a node. So this single leaf has another single leaf above it on the other side, and the next leaf will be above this earlier leaf on the alternate side. So this is called alternate phyllotaxy, as we find in Polyalthia. In opposite phyllotaxy, as can be seen in these two cases, there are two leaves that are produced from a node opposite to each other. So this is called opposite phyllotaxy. And opposite phyllotaxy can be found in plants like guava and calotropis. In guava, the leaves are opposite and superposed. So here, each pair of leaf is directly overlapped by the pair of leaves above it. This is called opposite superposed condition. Then in opposite decussate condition, each pair of leaf is perpendicular to the leaf pair above it, or at right angles to the leaf pair above it. So this is called opposite decussate. In opposite superposed condition, usually the branches are horizontal, they lie horizontal, and so all the leaves can get sunlight even when they overlap each other. That constitutes superposed condition. However, when we come to the decussate condition, these stems or branches are erect, they grow directly upwards. And so, if the leaves overlap, the leaves below will not obtain sunlight. And so they are decussate. So they are perpendicularly arranged, and so all the leaves can obtain sunlight. The leaf above a leaf pair does not cut off the sunlight to the leaf pair below it. Then in ternate phyllotax we find three leaves arranged around a node, as can be seen in Nereid. And when there are more than three leaves around the node, it is whorled, as is seen in Alamanda. These are the different types of phyllotaxy. Now we come to venation. And venation is the arrangement of veins on the leaf. They are mainly of two types. There are two types of venations. Parallel venation, which is found in monocots, in which the veins are arranged parallel to each other. And reticulate venation, which is usually found in dicots, in which the veins are arranged in the form of a network. And both reticulate and parallel venation are again divided to three types. The first type is pinnately reticulate or pinnately parallel, in which we find veins that emerge on either side from the midrib. So two vein branches emerge at a time from the midrib in both these conditions. So this constitutes pinnately reticulate or pinnately parallel venation. Then in other conditions where more than one main vein or large veins develop simultaneously from the base of the leaf is called the palmate venation. So it can be palmately reticulate or palmately parallel, where more than one veins originate from the base of the leaf. And in some cases we find that the veins, they move in separate directions, they diverge from the base. So this is divergent, palmately reticulate divergent venation. Here also in palms we find the palmately reticulate divergent venation with the veins moving into different directions. And in other cases we find that these veins, they join together at the tip. They originate together from the base and then join together at the tip. So they are convergent. So they can be palmately reticulate convergent and palmately parallel convergent. So these are the different types of venation, and this completes the characteristics of the leaf and their different types. So thank you very much.